set out to write a book. I have a hard enough time reading books, let alone sitting down to write a book. And I had wonderful.
So earlier I was trying a lot of new tactics with my camera, and honestly some of the shots did come out very, very good. And there's a whole bunch of video files still on my card that I couldn't get off of it. So what I'm saying is that there's a lot of files on it. So I'm probably gonna limit this video to like what, 20 minutes, 25 minutes for this video, 25 minutes plus. But we have made it to journal 2. This journal is a journal that I started in a halfway house when I was in, it's like jail. It's like when you go to jail. The reason why I was in jail is because I went to Logan Paul's house, and then I did the court hearing, and the judge said, all right, we're not going to put you in jail, but we're going to put you in a halfway house, which is like jail, with a whole bunch of other people. And if you can prove to us that you can be good for the next 90 days, then we will drop the $20,000 bail. So this journal starts with what's been going on. If you can see that. It says what. So I started the very first page with the question, what's been going on? It says, I went to Logan Paul's house and got arrested. Edward bailed me out, which was stupid. He shouldn't have bailed me out, because like the $20,000, like it got dropped, because obviously I was good for the 90 days. Well, good. You'll see what I did in this book. But so he bailed me out and it got dropped, so there was no, it's like whatever. I went to my court date and they allowed me to go into a program that if I'm good for 90 days, my bail will be dropped and there would be nothing on my record. I have been in this apartment for 4 days now, and I like it. I spoke to Mom a few days ago, and they have 60 days to move out. They don't know where they're going to go. I'm worried. I'm currently in Los Angeles. So let's begin. I woke up, and me, Clark, and Hussein, people also in the program, went for a jog, and afterwards we went in the grass and did some push-ups. Then this random guy came up and started talking to Clark. After a while, Clark mentioned that I was Paul Frazier. He stopped and said, "You're Paul Frazier?" I said yes, and he legit asked for my autograph. I signed a metal water bottle for him and left. Later on, I went to Walmart, got a clipboard, 4 notebooks, and 2 pens. Then I organized and fell asleep. So Clark is my actual like roommate, and then Hussein, he was like another person in the program. And I'm pretty sure what happened is that to make me feel better, I guess this guy said, "Oh, can I have your autograph?" Next day, I woke up and cooked and ate 12 eggs. Oh yeah, that was another thing. We had like a kitchen, so that was pretty dope. After me, Clark, and Hussein all went for a jog, I made a vlog, edited it, and later on that night, I started making pieces of paper that said Paul Frazier on YouTube on it. Then I fell asleep. Next day, I woke up and we all got in the van and went to Milestones for group. In the group, I shared how I went to Logan Paul's house and got some views from them. After I went to the library and opened like 10 different windows and put my YouTube channel on autoplay on all 10 windows. While I was getting views, I signed up for college and tried to get another social security number card, but it wouldn't go through. After I made a vlog tomorrow and headed back home and fell asleep. So every single Wednesday, I think it was, we would get into like we would come out of the apartment, get into like a van, and then drive up the street to this. It was basically like an office building, and we would do like group therapy. And honestly, till this day, I think it was pretty dope because I actually got to like talk to people. So that was nice. I woke up at 6 a.m. I had breakfast, went to the EBT office, went to Milestones for group meeting, went to Food for Less to see if my EBT card would work, but it didn't. Then I went to hang out with Clark, his cousin, and her boyfriend. 3 meth heads. We were going like 90 miles per hour through neighborhoods at night, and we got back to the house, ate some food, and then fell asleep. Next day, I had such a nice productive day until the end. I woke up, got on the bus, went to group. After group, I went, got my EBT card I got my EBT card to work. Later that night, one of Clark's exes bought us vodka and a Slurpee, and we mixed the two. After we headed to the house for meeting at 7:30. During the meeting, we were drinking vodka. Savage. After we headed to his cousin's house to get a bicycle, we got close, but then saw that it was 10:30 and curfew was at 11. We got separated, and I had to get all the way back to the house by myself. By the time I got back to the house, it was midnight, so I had to stay outside. I saw 2 big-ass raccoons. They looked like huge cats. I eventually found a bench and fell asleep. I woke up at 5 a.m., walked back to the house, and got in and fell asleep. And then in parentheses, the house is a 2-story apartment with 40 rooms, 2 people to a room, and serving a $20,000 bail. Next day, I woke up, went downstairs, and talked to the house manager lady. Instead of writing me up, she decided to give me a verbal warning. After I headed to group, ate lunch, came back to the house, and fell asleep till 4 p.m. When I woke up, I went to the library, edited my vlog. After I went out and put up Paul Frazier on YouTube posters. Then me and one of the tenants went for a jog. Then I actually laid down and journaled and wrote. Afterwards, I fell asleep. Next day. So I missed 4 days of journaling. I got pissed off at my roommate because he ripped down one of my posters. I was and I am very serious about like what I'm doing. Like if I'm taking my time and effort and creativity to actually do something, I am like 100% for it. Like I believe, like I'm not a lazy person. I don't know how to describe it, but the point is like he walked up and he ripped one of them down to I guess see what I was doing, and like I got pissed off. And he was surprised of how pissed I got. Today I went to group, then I saw that I had 23 subscribers. Wow. Which I was super happy about. Then I made a YouTube video, uploaded it, came back to the house, drank 2 protein shakes, and ate a huge plate of ground turkey. Then I took a shower after I made some more Paul Frazier on YouTube posters. Then I fell asleep. Then I missed 3 days of journaling. Got on the bus, did 2 group meetings, came back home, made some more posters, made some vlogs, saw that I had 33 subscribers, came back home, made a protein shake, and then fell asleep. Next day, I woke up at 6:50 a.m., caught the bus for my 8 a.m. doctor's appointment. Once I got there, I sat in the lobby and read a bit. Then I ate, did my meetings, bought some more thumbtacks, went home, slept till 4 p.m., made a vlog, uploaded it at 6:17 p.m., drank some vodka with some people, then literally just got up and left. It was funny. I think people don't believe that I can become the most recognized face on the planet. There is a side to where I think that I'm just crazy, but another side is so tunnel visioned that there is no way that I can't accomplish my goals. Then I fell asleep. Next day, I woke up and I went to check on my posters because it rained the night before and I thought that they would turn to mush because they were paper, but they didn't. I took the bus as far as it went to look for new real estate, in parentheses, places that I could put posters. And then after I went to my trip, I went to the library, uploaded a vlog, came back home, made a fuck ton of posters, drank whiskey, worked on YouTube till like 2 a.m., then fell asleep. Good day. Next day, I woke up, drank a protein shake, got my hair cut like a mohawk, took a shower and headed out to put a whole bunch of posters. And after I bought a lot of sushi with my EBT card, then went back home, drank, and fell asleep. That means drinking vodka. Next day, I woke up, went to court. Ooh, an important day. Went to group, ate like 4 hot dogs, came back home, fell asleep for 3 hours. I woke up at 4 p.m., made a vlog, drank a protein shake, worked out, read, and drank another protein shake. Journaled and fell asleep. Next day, it says -4 days, so I missed another 4 days of journaling. I woke up from having a really weird dream, got on the bus. Speaking of dreams, I had a really weird dream last night that involved Logan Paul. I think since that I'm going back and like reading my journal and like thinking of like Logan Paul, he was in my dream last night and it kind of pissed me off, but I just didn't think about it. Went to group, came back to the house. After I made a vlog, uploaded it, logged it into my big book of YouTube, a 5-ring binder, and went back to the house. I felt super depressed, so I took 2 Prozacs. Where the fuck did I get Prozac from? Took a shower and felt better. At 5:50 p.m., me and my roommate walked to the library to make my video public, and we walked to this blood place to sell my blood. At this point in my life, I'm so broke that I have to sell my blood for money. I gave my blood, plasma, got $75, went to Walmart and got $43 worth of paper, thumbtacks, pens. Damn. and stole about 10 Sharpies so I can make Paul Frazier on YouTube posters. I got back home, propped a bag, and fell asleep. So yeah, I used to sell plasma. So what they do is like they take like a needle, and it's all healed up now, it looks like. Now you can kind of still see, but they would take a needle and then take your plasma. It's not blood, it's your plasma. And the way to describe what plasma is, I asked the lady and she described it to me. And say if your blood, your blood is like a whole bunch of fish swimming in the ocean, what they're taking is like the ocean, the water, the plasma. And it's like a big thing like this. Like, I was shocked. I would do it. I think you can only do it every 2 days. So you could sell day, and then sell. And I would do that consistently. And, like, I was shocked to see how much liquid there is in my body. It's so bad for you. But I never felt bad. I woke up, went to the Hollywood Walk of Fame, made a vlog, then put up posters. The posters did not last 30 minutes before someone came and ripped them down. Then I came back, fell asleep. I woke up at 5:40 and went to the library, uploaded my vlog, came back to the house. Then me and my roommate went out and got drunk. At 11:45 p.m. we came back to the house, and then it's just blank. So we had to stay out for that night. So I missed 1 day. I woke up, went to group, then sold my plasma. It was like part of my routine. Sold plasma. After I went to this gym called Crunch and signed up for a membership. I came all the way back home and got back on the bus to head to the EBT office just to get told to come back Tuesday. On my way back, I went to In-N-Out and got a 4x4 animal style with fries. Once I got back home, I took a shower and walked to the gym. I worked out for about 30 minutes, took the bus back home, wrote "work harder" on my wrist, made some more posters, a to-do list, and then fell asleep. Next day, I woke up, went downstairs for a 9:30 house meeting. Then I hopped in the van to head to Milestones and had 2 meetings. Headed to Walgreens, got some pre-workout. Then me and my roommate went to the gym. After, I went to the library and fixed my Instagram, Snapchat, Tumblr, Twitter. Then I started to write a narrative. I got super hungry, so I went home, ate potato salad, 2 peanut butter jelly sandwiches, and a protein shake. I took a nap, went to the gym a second time, and on the way back, we walked through a movie set. Hey, see, that's funny because now it's like, today, I actually work with the movie sets. That's funny. Once I got home, I read, journaled, planned the next day, then fell asleep. So I missed another 4 days. I woke up, went straight to the plasma place, sold it, came back home, organized my half of the room, took a shower, went to the gym, put up my posters, then fell asleep. And then missed another 4 days. Holy crap, I went through some major depression in the past couple of days. I think it was because of, 1, going back and not talking to anyone, because I'm not talking to my roommate right now. As I write this, it's 11 p.m. at night. I am in Van Nuys, Los Angeles, California, in a small room with 2 beds, and I get to stay here instead of being in jail because I went to Logan Paul's house. Or 2, someone commented on my videos, "Stop putting your cheap ass posters on the trees." It made me feel stupid when it's pure genius. And 3, I had nothing to do, but today I went to group and a fight almost broke out between 2 people. So I'm not the only one feeling bad. Oh. After I went to the college and got some information, I shaved and learned more better ways to make vlogs, and someone finally recognized me. I went and ate some sushi, put up some signs and smoked some weed with a homeless crazy dude. Then I came back home, made a fuck ton of posters, and then fell asleep. And then it looks like I missed... Holy fuck. Oh, 3 days. It was Saturday. I worked out the night before, so I slept until like 1 p.m. Once I realized that my roommate wasn't in his bed, meaning that he didn't come back last night, I chilled in the room till about 2 p.m., made more Paul Frazier on YouTube posters. I probably made upwards of like 5,000 in total. Then I went to the library and watched some YouTube videos, edited my YouTube videos, made a video public. Then I went out, put some posters. I went to Walmart, bought some thumbtacks tape after I went back home and made some more posters. Stayed up till like 4 a.m., organized and planned ahead. Next day, I woke up. It was Sunday, so I decided to walk to Ralph's. On the way there, I made a video stating that I was going to give $100 away on New Year's. Once I got to the Ralph's, wow, I bought some sushi. I sat on the bus stop and ate. Once I was done, I went to the library and hung out. In front of my friends when this girl that's a guy, pepper sprayed me in the face. Yeah, I got pepper sprayed. I made a report. 3 police officers escorted me home. I told the night manager of the house and then went to sleep. So I was like hanging in front of like a library, and I took this thing that was like on the ground. It was like a piece of clothing, and I just put it around my neck, and I was like wearing it, and like this crackhead started coming up. It was like, that's mine, that's mine, that's mine, and it clearly wasn't mine. It's like that thing of like you're sitting there and you took this like random thing and you put it on. That's no one's whatsoever. It's like a random piece of trash. And then like it literally wasn't like it wasn't hers. And then I said fuck off or something, and then they left, so I wasn't worried about it. And then they came back and I'm like, yeah, she's gonna start screaming again. And she just pulled it out and she doused me. And at first I thought it was like a soda or something like that, until like I opened my eyes and then I closed them again, and then I opened them and I had to keep them shut because like it's like it felt like there were shards of glass under my eyes, and like yeah, it was like a whole thing. I woke up, went to group meetings, went to the back and tried to open a new bank account. He suggested that I open a new bank account in about a month. Then I went to the plasma place and I had to wait till the following day, so I was a little bit early. I went, got a new Obama phone, then I went to the library and hung out with my friends. After I went to the library and got my student ID number for Barstow Community College and found out how to send the transcripts to my new college. Then I went to the house, got my posters and put them up, and I came back and fell asleep. Next day, I woke up, went to Milestones, completed all meetings. Then I went, sold some plasma. Then I went to the Future toilet and walked to Ralph's and got some sushi. After I went to the front of the library, hung out with my friends, I returned, breaking into the filming industry, even though that I was only halfway done with it, but it was due and got Make Me a Star book. Then I went home and saw that they replaced my bed with a brand new one. It was amazing. I organized my space, that bed that they had me on was like, it was not up to regulations, but they finally replaced it, so that was nice. Then I made some posters, read, and then fell asleep. Next day, I woke up, got in the van, went to Milestones, finished all 3 groups. Then I went to the library to bring my friends to the GR office, the General Relief Office, but they had to move locations because they got attacked. But they got attacked by a crazy person. I went back home, took a nap, and then took some pre-workout. To wake me up, I grabbed a stack of posters and began to put them up. I used a lot of clear packing tapes, covered the entire poster, making it super hard for people to take them down. Then I went to the Ralphs, got some sushi after I came back home and read, and then fell asleep. And it does. It's got a little tail thing, so I'm gonna be able to pick up to where I left off last night. But actually right now I'm gonna go ahead and put on my shoes. Hopefully I can run around a little bit, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.
None of that would have happened. I fully believe that door opened for me in my life because I first chose